Hi, my name is Chloe and I'm a student at the University of Reading. In this video, I'll take you through my journey of how I ended up in university and my favourite things about the experience on the way. Firstly, a little bit about me. I am 22 years old and I am in my final year of studying International Business and Management. I was born in Windsor, but when I was 8 years old, I moved with my family to Malvern in Worcestershire. If you haven't heard of the area, it is very rural and very different to Reading. And a quick fact about myself, I have 3 dogs. They're called Simba, Sasha and Seamus. So when it came to deciding what I wanted to do after sixth form, I had always known that I wanted to go to university, as I felt like I wasn't finished with my time in education, and honestly I wasn't really ready to start a career at 18 years old. But since I took such a variety of subjects at A-level, I initially struggled on what course to study. I was once considering studying journalism and then the next day considering sports science, and I was just worried that I wouldn't be able to pick a course that I liked. But then I realised that since my GCSEs, business studies came very naturally to me, and I was doing well in it because I enjoyed it. However, I was worried that I would find it boring, since I had studied the subject since I was 14 years old. So I looked into the different courses available at the University of Reading and the Henley Business School, and International Business and Management stood out to me, since it'd be a great step up for me, and the career opportunities and the availability to work abroad in the future really excited me. Reading is a great place to study business since there are so many companies based in the town. So for example, the Microsoft and Oracle headquarters are based in Reading, about a 10-minute walk away from the university. And you're also so close to London, where there's a wealth of different type of businesses there too. So not only are you really close to these places, but due to this proximity, the university also has a lot of great relationships with these businesses, which can be helpful when looking for internships or jobs after graduating. In my first year of university, I lived in Mackinder Halls and have made some lifelong best friends there. I've been travelling around the world with these friends that I've met here and have continued to live with some of them throughout my time at uni and private housing. I really recommend halls if you move to the University of Reading, since all the halls are on the campus, so you're really close to all the action on campus and you can make a lot of friends there, and it's just a lot of fun, especially in your first year when you're trying to get to know the town and the university life better. I also joined the Women's Rugby Society. This was a huge jump for me since I was fairly new to the sport and knew no one at the beginning. But everybody was so lovely and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I play rugby for the university and fell so much in love with it that I now play for a club in Reading as well. I think before COVID I was playing rugby about 5 times a week, so I became a bit obsessed. But I've had great experiences with both teams, and with the university team I've been on 2 rugby tours, one to Malta and one to Budapest. My degree included doing an industrial placement year, which is a great way to get business experience before graduating. It is really common in business degrees, but it's also available for all different types of degrees depending on certain courses. It takes place between your second and final year of university and normally lasts about 12 months. Placement years are popular across all universities and around the world, so it can be very competitive, meaning that you have to put a lot of hard work in the application process, for example writing CVs and cover letters. However, although this is tough, the university does help loads throughout the process by telling you about opportunities, helping with CVs and cover letters, and just supporting you through the process in general. Especially when it comes to the assessment centres where you go in for interviews, they can really help you prep for that. Even on the business course, we had a specific module to prepare us for placements, which was so helpful. I chose to do my placement year at a global technology consulting company called Accenture, which I absolutely loved. I moved to London for the year and I'm fortunate to have a job there after I graduate, which is another great reason to do a placement year, since it's a lot easier to have something on your CV and just helps with employability in general. I am now in my final year of university, and the workload has picked up a little bit since I'm graduating this summer, but the university has great support in place to help you get through it. I'm really looking forward to graduating, but I'm so sad at the same time, because it means that university is coming to an end, and I have loved it so much, and I wish I didn't have to leave just yet. My top tips would be to push yourself outside your comfort zone. Living in such a rural place for me for most of my life made the idea of moving away to a big town and campus quite daunting. However, I have experienced so much and developed as a person as a result, and I'm so glad that I got past my anxieties and decided to take the jump to university. And secondly, remember that every fresher is feeling the same way as you are. When you arrive at university for the first time, some people will seem super confident and relaxed, and that can be worrying if you're feeling a bit anxious. However, become very clear that everybody deep down is feeling a bit nervous, and that is completely normal. So don't let it hold you back and put yourself out there to make friends. And finally, make the most out of the opportunities that are available. University is a great place to meet new people and learn new things. So make the most of it. Join a society or pick a module that you haven't studied before, or you can even visit new places. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.